YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Big Pharma Strategy and Tactics, Episode 6. So, I let a little time pass in between this last episode and this one, long enough to discover a new ingredient, and also to find out the sweet spot for ADHD. We also got the hot spot for nightmares, and that's actually not so bad, because we are going to have to tangle with the nightmares, but it's decently far away, and a creamer should be able to negate that pretty easily. So we can, hang on, I am not going to destroy this entirely. I'm just going to move it, because we might need it again later. So let me, let's see here. So we're at an 8. Yeah, we're at an 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Aha! This one would be overkill. We just need 2 evaporators and some cough medicine. And then just get ourselves our creamer, and we have a lot of wasted space here. This will not be the last time we visit this as a whole. This is not the last time we will visit this. I have a feeling things will be things will get more complex over time. But for now, you know what? It's a completed line. We can plug it in. We can see how much profit we're making. People are going to be happy. And, well, people are going to be focused. Alright, we got that. Yep, we are up in the sweet spot. And then put it in the creamer. And, yeah, after the creamer, the nightmares are... Nightmares, 26% effectiveness. That's not too bad. We shouldn't suffer too badly for that as a drug rating. ADD. It's easy as 1, 2. There we go. All right, let's get rid of that pop-up there. Let's pause here, and $192 profit. Now, that's good and bad. That's good and bad. It's good because it's a high profit. It's bad because we are using 4 slots to make that profit. So if you think about this, these slots could be 2 different simple lines. Each of them making... well, if each of them made $100, then it would have been more economically feasible to have that. Now, I don't think this is a bad idea, because once the market catches in and starts giving us a better drug rating, because we're on the sweet spot here, then our profit's going to ratchet up quite significantly. So I'm not too worried about this, and I'm not regretful of having set this up. All right, so let's look at our new ingredient. Purified jack ear particles with prompts hallucinations, a 4-dot catalyst. And hey, cough medication. I could use that in real life here. But now that we know that about the cough medication, yeah, we're doing that. I guess this one could use a little cheapening. We don't use that much of it, but it's still enough. How much of this stuff were we using? 54. What? Is that growing or shrinking? Why are you only using 54? It's shrinking. Why is that shrinking? We are using quite a bit of that, but we don't have the... Actually, we do have the points to ratchet that up now. So let's upgrade that, since we use so much of it. Yeah, we'll check back in on this once it's had a chance. Too bad hypertension isn't over a little bit further. That'd be a really sweet cure right there, if we got that in as a gimme. Okay, so let's take a look at our new cough line, because the cough line can work pretty well for us. Asthma's a little lackadaisical. The cough itself's not too bad, actually. We could do another tier 1 spam with them. Also, well, here, while we're on the ingredients list here, let's go get our tumblewoad here, our other 3 explorer one. And while we're wow, we've been sitting on a lot of upgrade points. Let's do something with those, shall we? Let's make those cheaper. Let's hit the creamer again with a 3rd upgrade there, since we lean so much on it. Get the agglomerator, because we're starting to push those into service. The dissolvers definitely need it. And heck, the evaporators could use it too. Alright, good. Now, where do we want to continue our journey here? I do kind of want to, well, we can grab advanced construction techniques here. Let's grab those, make it cheaper for us to expand, and then let's get another scientist and just pick up advanced processing. No specific goal in mind, but it's good to have it pre-researched in case you want to get that going for you. Alright, let's see, what are we going to do? Oh, right, I keep meaning to... Now, Sue's cough, net demand 106, our price is 106. 8 to 11 with an agglomerator. You know what, I might just scout it. 8 to 11, that's not too bad. You know what, I'm going to scout it, just in case the tier 3 version is wholly better. So what we need to do to scout here, I'm just going to pick this up right here. This is going to be sort of our, we'll find something for it, but, alright, so we need to boost it up by a couple. Let's see, that starts us at a 3, right? Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, and that'll be enough. So 2 agglomerators will suit us fine. I'm not being super picky about the space efficiency here, because again, this is just a scouting line. I'm just here to find out what the next level is and what the range is here. I will, if I decide to make it, I'll tighten up the line a little bit. And actually we need to send it through one more agglomerator to actually make the reaction happen. So we can do that. Oops. Just in case we need to do further processing. We'll... yeah, that's oddly the shortest route. But again, not super focused on our... not super focused on this particular line's efficiency, because I'm just scouting. Rolly talk smoke. Alright, there's eases asthma. Now, more importantly, what do you want? Ooh. Treats bronchitis, wants a catalyst here. Well then, from sleepiness. Bronchitis A. Let's take a look at that bad boy. Also, I took another look at this one. Yeah, cures with 2 different catalysts along the line, really hard to get to. And unfortunately, with our current ingredients, we can't make it happen. The main reason is because the 2 different catalysts are right next to each other, and we can't split that up with just a shaker. We would need a, we would actually need a, we would need a centrifuge to make that work, and that might make it a little bit more difficult to make the whole ordeal profitable. So yeah, we might not be pursuing bipolar disorder, but there are some other things that we can take a look into. for level 3s, because I do want to rock out some level 3s here. The other thing we can take a look at here is anti-seizure. Anti-seizure pays quite a bit. We already have the wherewithal to get the migraines cooking here. And the catalyst is right there with the agglomerator. So let's take a look at anti-seizure. So painkillers down here. Let's see here. Ooh. Wait a minute. Hang on. Let's... Now, we could get it real easy with this one, because it would just add that, but it would also add this urinary retention to it on top. And I don't know if the hypertension would play well with wherever that is. But on the, well, you know what? Let me, let's do that, because that's going to be a simpler reaction, a simpler mix. And that way I can set up ourselves a double-barreled multi-mixer setup line here. So yeah, let's do that. I think that's that is going to be a good idea for us. In the meantime, we got to find something to do with these. If we, yeah, it's just a honey bunches of side effects here. So not really feeling it. Not feeling it. Actually, you know what I might do? I might just make this level 1 cough. Just throw it through one agglomerator. Deal with the now we're gonna have to deal with the nausea and the hallucinations and the sleepiness. You know, it might not be worth it to make it a cough. Sheesh. We gotta get something going here. Let's rash. Yeah, not a fan. Hypertension would be fine, but again, we've probably already overtapped that market. Now, you know what? Vanilla antidepressants. Yeah, let's just do vanilla antidepressants. Because that's only going to run into one side effect. So yeah, vanilla antidepressants is going to be where it's at. And we just need to increase it by a minimum of 3. Actually, let me just go sniff out this thing and find out what the sweet spot is on antidepressants, and then I'll set that line up properly. In the meantime, I think I want to tap into this building here for our double-barreled multi-mixer line. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a little cut here. Mainly to build up my cash and also find out the sweet spot here for our antidepressants. So I'll see you guys on the flip side. Okay, we are back, and there's our sweet spot for the antidepressant. That's not too bad, although is it going to be worth the extra processing to get it there? Maybe. Well, actually it is, because it'll get us further away from the max strength of nightmares. But are we going to still make money on it? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 increases. So, in order to make any real money on this, we're going to want to keep our costs as low as possible. So let's try a whole bunch of evaporators. Three, 4, 5, and the creamer over here. Oh, perfect. Loop around here, loop around here, loop around here, and loop around here. We'll see if this ultimately makes us money. It might not make us much, but at least we're using the space. And if we upgrade our evaporators a bit more, we'll be in the money here. All right, buy you. Yeah, whenever you're dealing with with double-barreled multi-mixers set up here, you're going to need to scout out 7 doors in a large area. And this little building right here has exactly 7 doors, so it is perfect for basically taking this entire building over and making it our double-barreled multi-mixer setup here. So I'm going to wait for my money to continue generating here. Let's take a look at our stuff here. Yes, we are on the sweet spot. 28 bucks profit a cure. That's going to go up when the market responds favorably. So it doesn't look as bad as it is, but it's still kind of bad. Sheer enlargement, no. Let's call it... let's see. Oh, I know. Happy, joy, joy. There we go. Beautiful. Speaking of drug ratings, let's take a look at what we're rocking here. So our acne medication, our Goddess Skin Elite, is sitting in an A, and we're making 80 bucks. I think this market there is horribly oversaturated due to our competitors. It also looks like we have a little issue on the line there. The zit melter value, on the other hand, is making us less, though, so it actually does help us out, but I'm not really excited about the zit market anymore. I'm kind of done with it. Our combat ADHD here is sitting at a B so far, which is good because that's $241 profit. If we can get up to a B plus overall rating, that will double the drug's value from an extra 10% to an extra 20%, which is awesome. Let's get rid of some of our obsolete ones here. Yeah, migraine's still doing good. Hyperthyroidism still doing good. And I have a feeling ADD is going to be, the ADD med's going to continue going up. Excellent. So, double-barreled multi-mixing. Yes. This, like I said, you need 7 slots. 5 slots are going to be used for your inputs, and 2 slots are going to be used for your outputs. Now, unlike the shakers here, you do not want to have shakers on this line or any other extra processing. The double-barreled lines only really work for multi-mixers where the raw ingredients can just go straight into the multi-mixers without any real fussing over them. So let's get this set up. All right, so you are going to be, what are we doing here? Oh yes. Painkillers are going to be our 1 for anti-seizure, and then we are mixing the painkillers with, yes, this one to get the blur's vision. And basically you want to set them up just alternating. But we're using that quite a bit here. I'm going to, as soon as I get some more points, I'm going to need to knock the cost of this down because we're using a whole butt ton of it for hypertension, and we're about to use a whole butt more for our mixture here. Got that right? Yep. Okay. So we've got all of our imports set up here. Now, just like with before, where you're going ABA, it's ABABA. It's the same idea. We're still using, our different feeds here to feed our multi-mixers, but instead of 2 multi-mixers, we're getting 4 multi-mixers. See where I'm going with this? I think you do. All right, yeah. So the 3 in the middle are gonna be pulling double duty here. So that works out nicely. That works out nicely. Does that works out nicely, like there. And again, you want all the red arrows sort of pointing in the same or similar direction. Does that work nicely? That does work nicely. And that's close enough. Oop, and that's not enough money. So let's oh yeah, how close are we to researching the decreased cost thing? I should probably Probably, yeah, 1 month. All right. I'm going to fast forward just a bit here. Okay, we're back. So we got our advanced construction techniques. I waited until we got 1 science point so we could invest in it just to get a little bit more oomph. We also built up a sizable amount of cash. So we should be able to continue our building here unabated. Yes, this is a good location for it. So then we just hook everything up. So again, these 2 end ingredients are going to be slightly less efficient because they're only working at half speed, but all these 3 middle ones are going to be working full speed because they're going to be feeding each 2 different multi-mixers. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, observing the rule of thumb of keeping everything contiguous is especially important for double-barreled multi-mixers because not only are we, we're taking up some area with our multi-mixer setup here, but we've got 2 whole lines of processing and production that we need to set up, as well as two creamers here to finish off the process here, all to fit in this space. And, because this space is all to itself, we can go ahead and buy this last one over here. Because this space is all to itself, we can make it happen a little bit better here. But if we run out of room, then we can't make it happen at all. All right, and we're going to do the same thing here, where we're going to carefully monitor what goes into here. We do not want the 4 ingredient one to be the dominant one, because that would just obliterate everything in the smaller one. So we're going to toggle that down. And again, because they're coming in different sides of it, it's not, you can't just say, oh, okay, this one, the correct one for this one is down, so I'm going to set all 4 of them down. You have to check them individually. Oh, hang on, I forgot to set you up. There we go. And everything else is set up, yes. All right, do 1 tick, check them. Sometimes something will have absorbed 1. Come on, game. There you are. All right, so yes, we want the painkiller and the blood pressure to be dominant. And we do not want that to be dominant. So the only one left that hasn't been selected yet. Aha. All right, good. All right, so they're all set. They are all correct. All right, so then what you want to do is you want to connect your top 2 into 1 line. Just make it one. Just go ahead and hook the 2 outputs out to each other, and then the other line to another output. And it's from whence these that you start building your actual production lines. Just start with 1, just build it out there, and then based on the 1, you'll see if you'll have room for the other one. Sometimes you might need to make this a mono build, but hopefully we should be able to fit this in. Alright, so let's goose the simulation here by 1. Got all of our powder. All the powder should be the same color. That's a good way to make sure the mixture worked. We've got our painkillers and we've got our 2-dot catalyst. That's what we were going for. So painkillers, to upgrade it, we need to drop you to a 10. It is at a 13. So let us run you through an ionizer. And what do you actually need to upgrade? An evaporator. All right, so ionizer, evaporator will get you to migraine medication. There we go. All right, we got you. Research complete. Advanced processing. Yeah, we'll leave our scientists home for a little bit. All right, so there's the migraines, but instead of going after the migraines, we want to do the next stage, which is a 15 to an 18, and run it through an agglomerator. So we're at an 11, 13, up to 14. So an agglomerator plus an evaporator. Actually, another evaporator plus an agglomerator. Actually, an agglomerator might work out better. Maybe? We'll see. Yes, an agglomerator works better. Then an evaporator. Then another agglomerator to actually do the reaction. Just hugging the wall here. Again, contiguousness. take up the least amount of space as you can, or rather leave the most amount of open space you can. Alright, so we've got our crystals sitting at 11. This will push them to a 14. This will push them up to a 15. That puts them in upgrade range for migraines. Yep, and an agglometer will shake you into anti-seizure. Okay. Now, because this is such high-valued medication, I do want to find out the sweet spot for anti-seizure. I mean, we're going to be running headfirst into some form of well, at least 2 side effects here. No getting around that at the moment. So we're gonna need to call on our creamer to help save our bacon and keep the thing high. But hitting the sweet spot will certainly help. Certainly help the drug's rating at this point. So I'm gonna grab our analyzer that I didn't delete, drag it over here, and just let it just wholesale consume that. Now, while we're waiting for that line to basically get om-nommed, we're going to do the same. We're just going to build out this line because I do think we have enough room to make this all happen. So we'll build this out here. Get ourselves an evaporator. Yep, that works out cleanly. And agglomerator. We can do that. And another evaporator. Heck, we could just keep filling in the holes here. And spin you around to another agglomerator. Yeah, we could do that. And we got a new ingredient too. Sweet. Yeah, let's check our thing. Increasing the demand for gout medication. Alright then. Let's take a look at our new ingredient. Oh, hey, gout! Hi there! Interesting. Actually, gout could be a really good level 1. Oh, and it has another catalyst. Yeah, it's just like ADD. Liver disease usually likes having that catalyst in there. I will... oh, we can get rid of its only side effect. That could be useful. But we will ignore it for the moment. I'm going to let my explorers just give me some points here. Alright, yeah, you guys are sitting ready here. And as soon as we find out the anti-seizure, there it is. Alright, well, it's got a little extra processing to go for it. But in this case, it is worth going the extra mile. Wait, oh, yeah. Oh, it just hasn't been processed. I have to say, it's like, that's a really far way to go. Alright, so we're going to dodge the urinary retention. We're going to still hit the blur's vision. And we're going to hit the blood pressure no matter what. But at least we're decently far from the hot spots. So I think we're over... when all is said and done, this drug will have a decently high rating. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. Yeah, we're good there. So we will ionize this. Do this one step at a time just to make sure I'm not overdoing it here. Yeah, and then two ions and then an evaporator. And you know what? Screw that. We have room to kill here. We have a ton of room. We have a ton of room. So you know what? Yeah, screw that. You guys want extra stuff here? Well, we got to be careful not to run into that. Two. Well, hang on. Let's do this bottom line first. So it needs 4 dissolvers. 3, 4, and then if we get ourselves that creamer, and we're definitely going to need the creamer in this case. Ooh, beautiful. There we go. I know this episode's running a little long. I am going to finish these lines, and then we will find out next episode how much this is all worth. Leave you on a little cliffhanger here. All right, so let's see. Now that we know what this line can do, we can move these around. See if we can't get. Yeah, we're going counterclockwise. Not ideal. Well, actually, you can loop around there. That'll work. Yeesh. Yeah, we are just going the wrong way here. But, you know, you can loop around, hit the creamer. Yeah, push you back one, and that'll fit. That'll fit. And that will just increase our profit margin. All the, just the little bit extra much there. Phew! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the double-barreled multi-mixer setup here. So, in our next episode, we're going to find out how much this all this anti-seizure medication malarkey that we've been going through is worth it. See if it's worth our time and effort. So, if you like this episode and want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So, until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya.